This is very strange concerning German politics. Dmitry Medvedev of Russia says there is a coup in Germany and Olaf Scholz set it up. Germany is ruled by the American deep state. The former president of Russia, former prime minister and current vice chairman of the National Security Council, Dmitry Medvedev, gave an answer to the coup discovered by the Germans with alleged Russian help to overthrow the Scholz government hostile to Moscow, saying that he himself, the Chancellor, organized and cooked up this coup. In fact, he mentions that Germany does not have full sovereignty over its territory and that decisions about the country's energy, industry, and defense are taken by the American deep state and not the Chancellor. He says, not even from the elderly Washington chief in a state of fragmented dementia. Dmitry Medvedev specifically wrote, "Did you learn them? In Germany, some right-wing conspirators decided to stage a coup. What can I say? 1. The Germans clearly miss the blood sausage, bloodwurst. Everywhere there is only liver pâté, and that's a good reason to freshen up today's Chancellor's liver pâté with live blood. Scholz clearly benefits from this reversal. In all, this is the cook and the participant in the meal. 2, of course, a connection with us Russians is implied," he said. "How could it be otherwise? All evil conspiracies, world wars, devastating earthquakes, and deadly epidemics are caused by us. Let's be proud of it, even if nothing came of it. We will continue to try to test the land of the Germans," he calls Germany by the old name Germania, on how stable it is. How about a monarchy again? 3, but seriously, it is a clear sign of a hereditary disease of the whole model of governance in Germany. After all, these conspirators are right. Germany does not have complete sovereignty over its territory. Germany's energy, industry, and defense decisions are made by the American deep state and not by a small liver pâté, not even from Washington's elderly chief in a state of fragmentary dementia. This is all pure provocation and conspiracy theory, so buy your popcorn. The thriller in question will be more interesting than the infamous German Netflix series Dark. The chronicle of the coup attempt. An extensive German police operation among right-wing organizations yesterday morning led to the dismantling of a cell that was planning armed attacks and aimed mainly at the Bundestag, the lower house of the German parliament, or so German authorities say. Police raids were carried out in 11 German federal states, and 25 people were arrested, most of whom belong to the Reich Citizens Organization. Those arrested are suspected of making specific preparations to forcibly infiltrate the Reichstag with a small armed group, prosecutors said in a statement. A German listed as a prince named Henrik XIII, 71 years old, is said to have been the one of the 2 leaders of the group. The extremist group Citizens of the Reich has long been targeted by German police for violent attacks and racist conspiracy theories. Its members refuse to recognize the modern German state. An estimated 50 men and women were allegedly part of the group that planned to overthrow the current regime and replace it with a new state modeled on the Germany of 1871, an empire called the Second Reich. "We do not yet have a name for this particular organization," said a spokesman for the Federal Prosecutor's Office. Police raids took place across much of the country on Wednesday by 3,000 officers, while 2 people were arrested in Austria and Italy. Those arrested were due to be questioned later that day. Now, whether these people could overthrow a German government, that is for the citizens to judge. Members of the organization are convinced that Germany is currently being ruled by a deep state and that the imminent intervention of their alliance, quote-unquote, a technically superior secret society comprising governments, intelligence agencies, and military personnel from various countries, including the US and the Russian Federation, will bring about liberation, the Federal Prosecutor Office conclusion states, where it is also pointed out that the partner of the leader in waiting, Prince Henry XIII Vitalia B., had taken over the contacts with Russia. However, according to the investigation so far, it does not appear that the Russian side had responded, clarifies the prosecutor's office. However, this is what they attempted in Germany to show the Scholz government has under attack to overthrow it internally, and that, of course, this operation has Russian support. Many believe that Scholz government wants to hit the right-wing party Alternative for Germany, AfD, in this way. The leadership of the Alternative for Germany, AfD party condemns such ambitions, referring to the plans of the terrorist organization Reichsbürger to violently overthrow the democratic state, and assured that it knew nothing about the team's actions. Among the 25 arrested is a former MP of the party and current judge in Berlin, Birgit Malzack-Winkmann. We were informed about the issue today. Like most citizens from the media, we condemn such ambitions and expressly reject them. Now we have to wait for the investigations. We have full confidence in the officials involved and demand a swift, seamless clarification, AfD co-chairs Timo Kruppala and Alice Weidel wrote on Twitter a while ago. This is from Pro News. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. So there was a coup attempt in Germany. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.